Shalom. For every spiritual problem, there is a prophet meant for it. Until that prophet is located, you will never find solution. So, connect with your prophet today and unlock the purpose of your life.
Shalom.
Okorobịa dị mma, Master Prophet, the awakened one, ihe kwuru na-eme. Okorobịa dị mma, onye amụma Yahuwa, the great ya, ihe kwuru na-eme. Okorobịa dị mma, Biafra spiritual leader, the awakened one, ihe kwuru na-eme. Okorobịa dị mma, onye amụma Yahuwa, the great ya, ihe kwuru na-eme. Okorobịa dị mma, Master Prophet, aka na-agwọ ọrịa, ihe kwuru na-eme. Okorobịa dị mma, onye amụma Yahuwa, the great ya, anyị sokwa gị n'azụ. Okorobịa dị mma, Master Prophet, onye amụma Biafra, anyị sokwa gị n'azụ. Okorobịa dị mma, onye amụma Yahuwa, the great ya, ihe kwuru na-eme. Onye amụma Yahuwa, the great ya, the difference is clear.
What did he do about it? Is he not seeing all those? Is he not listening to them? All the threats against me, is he not seeing it? Or are we really telling ourselves the truth or what? You are asking me about, I'm doing a program. Somebody came in and started talking about Mazi. Can't anybody talk about anybody? People are talking about me, but what I have insisted is, if you are saying anything about anybody, make sure that what you're saying is factual. And then in context, I have not seen you gone to Radio Biafra, IPOB Community Radio, Biafra Television to ask this same question that you're asking me today. Why are you people lying, blackmailing, defaming Uche, Mefor and other people? Because all the things being said, they are all lies and half-truths. And then people are jumping up. We want to bring him down. Look, let me tell you something. You may think that all these lies and blackmails and deception that have been going on for the past 3 weeks to 1 month against Uche, Mefor, you want to incite people against me. And I ask for what? You may think that you are having a field day. All of you engage in all this. But you are doing this against Biafra restoration, because there is no lie, no deception that can stand and prevail that Biafra may be restored. It is impossible. Everything that has physical aspect has first its own spiritual aspect. It is very pathetic that people, they have looked at what they will say Uche Mefor did and all that. So what they have arrived at is, let us concoct lies. Let us concoct all manner of things against him so that the people will stone him to death. You cannot destroy him whom his God has not destroyed. And I have said this for those who are saying, you will kill each other. I have already, I'm ready for it. And I'm prepared for it. But after me, Before you call somebody a saboteur, a traitor, a sellout, you will first, this whole thing will first arouse in your consciousness before you move forward. After me, these words, traitor, saboteur, sellout, and all that, criminal, it will be redefined in Biafra Resicom. And I'm ready to pay the ultimate price for avoidance of that. For those who want to assassinate you, Mefor, keep going. Get ready. This thing you people did cannot be repeated against another person. And to those that injustice as a result of this horrible platform we are on now have affected adversely, justice must be done in their case. And those that I have, because I'm on this platform, I take responsibility. I don't hide anything about it. Either directly or indirectly that I'm involved in it, I render unreserved apology. But you know what? All this injustice being directed against people, all in the name of advancing Biafra restoration project, cannot stand. They must be unmade. It's as simple as that. So it doesn't matter how long it takes. Uche Mefor may be out of this planet anytime from now. But after me, before you call people traitor, before you lie against people, you will think twice. All of you now jumping up and down. I have never thought in my life that people, especially in our society, Igbo society, that people can just sit down and concoct all manner of lies and deception and then propagate it for people, for the whole world to be eating or feeding from. They use the Twitter, they use Facebook, they use YouTube, they even contracted some individuals doing all manner of things. And I'm saying, some of you are doing incantation. Some of you are going to seers. Some of you are going to native doctors. Some of you are going to deity. Some of you are going to idol. Some of you are invoking all manner of things against Uche Mefor and probably some other people. But what I'm saying is, if Uche Mefor ever thought, if Uche Mefor ever did all these things, let Uche Mefor, let all those incantation and curses go against Uche Mefor and destroy Uche Mefor. Let the land of Biafra, let the spirit of Biafra destroy Uche Mefor and his family. But if Uche Mefor never thought and never did all these things, may all those curses go after all of you.
You say, well,
I guarantee
you have a guest. You may have to continue. Let him make comments. Yeah, you have said enough. It's okay.
Let no one. Master Prophet, good evening from here. Sorry about that. I called you before, but you were probably not around. Welcome to the program. You are muted or something. I can't hear you.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Deputy Leader Mazi Uche Mefor. Ekelenem gị.
There were my brother.
Today ụbọchị ọma. You niile kwuru. All the oaths you have taken in about 2 or 3 minutes ago, I don't want to say amen to it. Because
But
when
you say amen to it.
no, I will not.
Why?
I will not. But don't ask me why I will not.
Because it's a public interest issue.
Yes, but don't ask me. I will not, because when you go on, now
Okay.
I want to tell you something. That is something that is of interest to me. I heard when you were using the word unity. That is something that I have been saying for the past 2 years or 3 years now. And this is something that is of interest to me. But before I come there, I want to remind you something. You know, because of Queen of Heaven, that's why I respect you, and I'm still respecting you. Because there was a time that I was upset with you. She called me and said, "Where are you?" Uche Mefor jikwen a lot of things on his hand. Where are you about him? And I want to remind you something. The last Ophel na Germany was for you. And she spent from 6 a.m. in the morning till I think it is about 3 or 4 before the rest of you came. And she was still making apuro egusi. And I was on camera saying, "Mama, how long will this food?" She was, Uche Mefor na-abịa, Uche Mefor na-abịa, Uche nwa, Uche na-abịa, and other ones which I don't want to call their names.
It was unfortunate. On my way that day, I had to go back. I was with Kingsley and leader Mazi and that day. So we decided for me to go back, maybe when I come back again. And unfortunately, that would have been, I would have seen her, or she departed. Unfortunately, wherever she is, may her soul rest. Very painful.
And because of that,
yes, as well.
That's why all the latest things that I've been hearing about you, I have not taken side so easily, because she told me that you are a good person.
My brother, I don't want anybody to honestly speak for me. Like I said, that is where I will say no.
Okay.
I will take responsibility for everything I do.
Now, if I see IPOB without you being there, other people might be happy, but I will not be happy. I see that it's not complete. You, Mazi Uche Mefor and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, both of you look like husband and wife. You know? When you're and both of you, brought, the face of both of you is like a unity, symbol to all Igbo people. Ndị Igbo niile. Ihe m na-achọ ịgwa gị, Mazi Uche Mefor, this platform in a use, a lot of people na-abịa, and onye ọbụla nwere reason o ji na-abịa. But aga m adị happy ka idowe you keep all the room for reconciliation between you and the Mazi and Kanu.
Pastor Prophet, I'm ever for progress, I'm ever for peace. But what I have just said is just the issue. People cannot concoct lies and blackmail and defame and incite people with a view to who have been rising up against what for goodness sake.
You see, I'm not here to throw a word that will make you to say negative thing, but rather what I'm projecting is to project peace and unity. I want you to remember what I told you before, that the last soup she ever made, was making that uregusi for you. And one day you and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu una find a way going now together na aga n'ihu. And I heard you, and I don't know whether you can discuss something like this here or not. If you don't want to discuss it, fine. I heard you talking about reconciliation project. I heard what other people are saying, but I don't want to throw anybody in under the bus. I'm feeling something, I'm seeing something, I'm also hearing something through other people. That reconciliation, I hope Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is also a part of it. Through that reconciliation with other people, like I heard when you talked about all the people that was kicked out and etc., that you want to unify them. Is it a way that you, Mazi Uche Mefor, deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, will be like a bridge to bring them back, and then bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu also, and you being in the middle to see how to reconcile this family, and so that all of us will agree to disagree, but continue working together instead of onye a choice sabotage onwe ya. Oh yeah, we hear na-akpọ ala ọma, ala ọjọọ, wa ala ọma dibịa. Go ahead, sir.
That is part of the agenda, the wider context of it. So, but of course, you can't deny the circumstance we find ourselves. For instance, I'm still in IPOB, but people are saying that he is not. You have even concluded, you Master Prophet, that Uche Mefor is gone. You bid me farewell.
No, that was before I spoke with you.
Based on what Reverend Father said, because I have issue with him.
Okay.
I have serious issue.
But now I have repented. Okay, I have repented. That's why I called you deputy leader.
Let me say something here. Okay. I want to go back to that, Reverend.
Okay.
I have never known that it is possible for anybody. Honestly, I don't want to be disrespectful, but let me say this. There was never a time Reverend Father Odumegwa told me that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has agreed to a meeting and that there is a meeting arranged. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, I want you to organize that meeting or something like that. If there is any way I'm fine with something like that, I will apologize. But hold with me for it. There was never a time they said that to me. What they were doing, they were only talking about proposal for peace initiative. We want you and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to sit, to come together. You can say anything you want. That one I give it to. I said, there is no problem. I am for peace. I am for progress. Where I got angry with him was that in the process of making peace, he came back with what he said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. And then he was passing judgment already. And then I was asking them, what kind of thing that I've go past this stage of back and forth? You need to be straightforward. You want to make peace, but you're passing judgment already. And then you are planning for peace initiative. If I think they called me on WhatsApp or something like that. If all of us will agree, let us sign an agreement. Let us get the transcript of our discussion with all of them. And let us know what anybody said. These are the people that were even talking against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in some of our discussion. Everybody's now a saint and all that. Let me say this thing. I've told him, look.
No, don't leak anything. Just leave it like that.
Tell you the truth.
Leave it like that. Let's leave it like that.
Leave it like that.
Leave it like that.
People were swapping everything that we're saying.
No matter, don't tell me what is going on. Don't tell me what.
I'll be the last person. Let me tell you something. Unless if things are not going right where I am, I'm not a saint, but I will question it. It doesn't matter. I can stand even if the whole world is against me. It doesn't matter. So, you, Master Prophet, you did me a very bad thing. I'm telling you. Sometimes in America, okay, you know what is happening. You, Master Prophet, know what is happening even within the system, even before now. But for one reason or the other, I don't know the role you are playing. You came to me last time. I said, okay, I want to talk to Mazi and all that. That is the end of it. Now, but what I'm trying to say here is, like I said, you might be listening to me, Mefor, some people have described me as a woman and all that, but let me say this. If what I believe in, if unless you prove me wrong, I will die for it. So all these people going about all that, let them keep doing what they are doing. The lies against me, I will not allow to continue to destroy other people's lives. And the one that have been done in the past, we must have to revisit it. Because it appears to me that if this kind of magnitude of lie can be told against me, just in order to bring down Mefor, then it is highly possible that such amount of lie has been concocted against other principal officers and individuals that cannot speak for themselves. Okay. And that's why this reconciliation is very important. Ask me whether Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is part of the. Yes, he is. If only he will agree. That is the truth about it. But all of us must come together. It's simple as that.
So that means you are saying that unity is the key.
That is it.
Okay. Now, there's something else that I want to chip in. There is something that I'm seeing, maybe hearing. I am not concluding. I'm just throwing it out there to you. There is something that they, please. There is something that they said that there is somebody that will maybe deliver Nnamdi Kanu to the hand of the enemy. Please, I just want you to say yes or no.
No, I don't understand what you said. There is somebody they say that will deliver Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the hand of the enemy.
Yes.
It makes sense to me.
There is some.
Who said?
There is some. See, what I want to say to you is that.
Can you say what you say? Because to me, it doesn't. I don't understand.
Yeah, I understand. What I want to say.
For that, there is somebody they said.
No, there is something that is going on. That somebody is going to truly sabotage him, and in a very big way, that it will be difficult for him to stand up. And I hope that person will not be you, Because if that person will be you, that will also give a big blow to me.
What do you mean by that, Master Prophet?
What I mean is that
at the end of the day, I have not thought about anything bad about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I'm not thinking of that. The first time I was called upon to act against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was during the former executive council that we had. I think whether 2013 or 2014. It wasn't for anything, but there was problem in the house. And then the members said, okay, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is acting the wrong way and all that. He needs to step aside or stay for be suspended. Then before you need to assume a position of, and I said to them, look, I will not even for one second step into the shoes of Mazi Nnamdi. This thing, that particular stance till date, enmity among people. Okay? Now,
Mefor, can I say something if you permit me in a minute?
Yeah, by all means, go ahead.
I want to say thank you. Hello from here to Master Prophet. My brother, it's a good thing that when I'm looking at you this morning, you first of all, you were quick to say you're sorry. And you said you're not going to say amen to prayers that was offered by Mazi before. And you know why you said you're not going to say amen to that. And I can intuitively say that you have amen to that prayer that walk against you. And I'm pretty sure you kind of told him that you were believing otherwise in the past. Now, the reason I said I wanted to, and I thank you for that effort. The reason I wanted to say something here is that one of the problems that I really looked at, and I thought that this is the major problem in this family, is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been listening to all kinds of prophecy, and that's a problem. And the question is, how come these are prophets, all these seers, are not directing what we're doing to attacking the enemy, the real enemy we know? Okay, because all this prophecy on handing over somebody, if someone is truly a child of God that is looking straight to God and all that he's doing, just like we witnessed in the time of Moses and we witnessed in the time of our Lord Yeshua, they are not trying to consult with visionaries.
I'm sorry. Please, can you mute your microphone because there is noise coming out? I'm sorry.
They're not trying to talk to seers and visionaries. Okay? I recall that Saul, the first king of Israel, in all his glory, became disobedient, and that's when he began to run around, even to the point that he has to go and consult a witch of Endor to tell him how to go about his business. Okay, you cannot turn around and begin to undermine the people that you eat together when they come. When we bring food, we share together everything. Everybody dipping hands in the same plate. All of a sudden, all this scene and prophecy are popping out. And then, I mean, how can you do this, my people? Where are all these prophecies coming from? About somebody that you will betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will take to heed to simple advice and place himself where he belongs to, all this terror talent won't be. Because okay, all this suspicion. I mean, somebody will sit in one room and see something. Whether double, if they're having problem, because there's hallucination out there. Nobody knows. Okay, so we must be objective. If we can see all these things that we are all seeing, including Nigeria, you go there, so many seers and prophets, everybody slamming hand and shouting that they saw this, all of them. And look at the country we are talking about. Look at the situation there. You truly begin to question, are these prophets of doom or prophets of life? That's what I want to say for now, and I'll keep listening.
Mazi Mefor.
Thank you.
So,
I want to know whether.
Let me finish because I was saying something.
Okay, but I want to know whether he was referring to me or what. I don't know.
No, I wasn't referring to you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
I was making a general comment because I don't know who saw that somebody is going to hand over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay.
I don't know who saw that. And I made general comments as far as the so-called prophets in the entire Nigeria. All they are seeing is doom. Look at the country.
No.
Look at where we are in diaspora and see how many people parading themselves as seers and prophets. Because we need to learn. People are being objective in this world that we are, and we are combining everything. The same world we are living. That's the same world we are living in the United States. Very simple. It's a common sense to give people who are needy welfare. It's a common sense to employ somebody to get work. It's a common sense to put your money in your circulation so that the economy will be strong. But our own is somebody will see vision for them to take what belongs to everybody. Somebody will see vision to tell them that somebody is planning to kill them because they took the money. Of course, you have to have somebody that come and tell you about vision on that. Okay, so what I'm saying in all this is that the children of God moving, they don't move with prophecies and vision. They move because God rises as a cloud of glory and everybody walking towards the same direction.
Okay, so can I ask? He's talking long. He's taking too much time. Please. He's taking.
All I'm saying is that
so that means that there are still some good prophets out there. There are still some good prophets out there.
Not in Nigeria. I'm not.
I am not in Nigeria. And next time, please, don't just, you are at the background. Anybody that comes out, you come on the ground and then try to tear them down or this. I'm not here for that. I'm here for peace. I've been speaking to. I'm not in the background. So I'm not here for war. I'm here for unity.
I'm not.
And
I have not said that.
Let me finish. Please, you have so much time. Yeah. You have taken a lot of time more than all the people in this have come to this program. So for your information, I killed Buhari. Okay? Buhari, Amburia. So, Mazi Mefor, continue, please.
Yes. Let me add that you asked me that question.
Your volume.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, now. Go ahead.
Okay. You asking me that question is
No,
It's
I know why. I know I asked you that. Okay.
now okay.
Don't be.
Let me go
Okay?
straight to. I said that
Just say yes or no is better,
no,
please.
I can't say yes or no.
Okay.
That I can't.
Okay.
Because I will arrive at the point where I will say yes or no.
Okay.
Now,
Then I have something to say at
I
the end
want to
of
say
it.
this.
Okay.
I want to say this. I take seriously
Mm.
the issue of loyalty until I am proven otherwise, for instance. And I will go down memory lane. The first time I was called upon to step into Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's shoes, I rejected it, not even thinking twice. That was around 2013, 2014. And that was what led to the dissolution of the former executive council. A number of people got angry with me because they felt that you cannot disagree with a group. But I did that because of whom Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was to me. And I repeat, I take seriously the issue of loyalty. The second time that all of us were challenged, a very huge temptation, was when our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taken into custody in Nigeria. There were a lot of things, a lot of lies flying about. People concocted lies that Uche Mefor wanted to take over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's position. He wants him to remain in prison. He wants him to die in prison so that he will be reigning and be king and all that. A lot of things, flying about. So, but what was my concern? And if all of us we tell ourselves the truth, there were the issue of lawyer and all that. But the main thing was that I refused the change of the structure of IPOB as it was before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had the problem he had. I had repeated that on occasions. That this family must remain the way it is until he comes out, and I will hand it over to him. A lot of people called me names. People even went and lied to our leader. There were coordinators then in Biafra land, going every week, telling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Uche Mefor did this, Uche Mefor did that. Well, I don't know whether he took those into consideration. There were people over here in the Western world switching off radio that they will not hear what I'm saying. A lot of things. Let me not say this. I'm not saying this to paint an image of a saint. I'm not a saint. I'm not infallible. I'm a human being. But when it comes to this area you're talking about, I have never taught and I have never done, and I'm not going to do. Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of IPOB. I have told him that in private, if he will tell you. You are the leader of this movement, nobody disputes it. And if I see anybody fighting you, I will fight that person. But you know what? I will tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. So in a nutshell, if I am interested in leadership or something like that, these two periods would have been the time I would have shaped my ambition. But I take seriously the issue of loyalty. I have issue within IPOB because there are a lot of things going on. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, my leader, kept quiet over it. That is the only thing I have against him. I'm saying this for the first time in public. And even up until now, he's still not talking. You see all the things going on. But he's still not talking. I don't understand that. Yet, he is still the leader of IPOB, and I will not support anybody, making him not to be. But now, origin, ọkwifu enyu nwee enu ọjị ya na nwatakịrị na-arị enu ọjị obi ga-esi ike. Ya mụnwa nọkwa bụ nke onye meta ya dịrị ya. I see repeat it. Nke mmeta ya dịrị m, but mmadụ asịkwana na mmeta nke onye ọzọ ebunye m. That is where I will say no. In a nutshell, this has not crossed my mind, and it has not been, and it will not.
Okay, I thank you, Mazi Mefor. I am so happy the way you answered that question. I was with you together on that evening in England, that very day that I was like something like a fight concerning the radio and etc. etc. So I saw how you defended everything. So now I am now relieved and I'm happy, and I have to leave now. But before I leave, I want to tell you that a lot of people are coming. A lot of enemies of Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are coming to the program. And believe me, they will use this program trying to, send a cheap shot at him. So please, I want you to keep that door that door. Don't shut it down. Keep it open, because I want to see both of you one day working together again. There is a lot of enemies. He has a lot of them, bunch of them, and some of them are in this platform today. And they will use you as, to shoot their arrow. But
okay, so is it the reason why you are saying, am I the person that will deliver Mazi Nnamdi? Why were you even
I know. I just want you to say no. All I want to hear from you, Mazi Mefor, all I want to hear from you is no. And I am happy with that. Okay? But please, let it be that no. Don't let the enemies of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to, to use you. Rather, bring both him and other of his enemies, which there are a bunch of them, bring them together for the betterment of our people, Ndi Igbo, Ndi Biafra. So I thank you today for allowing me to talk to you also in private. We have been speaking, I know, but in private and also openly.
And like I said, the issue of unity is paramount.
Let me make something clear, please.
Yeah.
Let me make something clear, because I'm not hiding. I've been showing my face. It's just today that I asked that I'll be on the phone to participate in this program. The only advice I have to give to Master Prophet, if you want, that's an advisement. It doesn't mean that I have to determine how you live your life. The only thing I can say is that if you are part of the people that are telling or seeing vision in Nnamdi Kanu and trying to undermine the people that truly love him, that is trying to direct him, they're trying to correct what we're doing so we can go on. It's important that we begin to withdraw. I will appreciate any vision that is going to be directed to how we are going to capture or overtake our enemies, who are the Fulanis. Remember, we all have one common enemy. It's the Fulanis, not amongst us. Contentions can raise up and down here. Okay? I believe that visionaries can see in the world today. There are people that can see the future and walk towards the dreams of what they want the future to be. I'm not looking at all these things that people now thriving on in Nigeria as a whole, as a vision and everything. I don't look at that as vision. Personally, I grew up in a society, in an environment where every 2 days you have to fast. The other day, there's a Satan in front of you, we have to pray hard for it. And then sometimes even we abused as children in the course of that vision and everything. And until I grew to the height by special grace of God to tell me, no, you can't be going around this thing. God is God of mercy. If you love God and if you truly serve God, you need to look at where God is taking you. Because greater is He that is in us who believe in Him than he that is in the world. And when we do the right thing, we don't have any cause for all these enemies are coming, because he's going to take care of it. That's how he does these things. That's all I can say for now. I'll stand by. Thank you.
Mazi Uche Mefor, please, can I say something before I go?
Yeah, but we
1
have
minute. 1 minute. 1 minute.
That's waiting here.
Yes, I'm leaving now in 1 minute. Mazi Uche Mefor, I thank you for the opportunity you have given me today, and I'm here for peace. And I will repeat what I said. Please keep this door for peaceful negotiation, peaceful outcome between you and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There is a lot of people that are going to use you as a landing ground to get their targets. But please, do not give them the opportunity. I love you, Mazi Uche Mefor. The Queen of Heaven told me about you, and I don't want to let go, even to the last minute. So please, keep that door open. Okay? Thank you for letting me. God bless you and shalom. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Master prophet, Akana warrior, Ani Sukwagi Nazuo, Korobia di Mai, Onyamuma Yahuwah, the great seer, Ani Sukwagi Nazuo, Korobia di Mai. Master prophet, Akana warrior, Ani Sukwagi Nazuo. Okorobia di Mae, Onyamuma Yahuwah, the great seer, Ihi Kuruneme, Okorobia di Mae, Master prophet, Onyamuma Biafra, Ani Sokwagi Nazuo, Okorobia di Mae, Onyamuma Yahuwah, the awakened one. Okorobia di Mae, Master prophet, Akana warrior, Ihi Kuruneme, Okorobia di Mae, Onyamuma Yahuwah, the great seer, the difference is clear. Abumonye nuai. Onye kambo noa, abumonye, Master Prophet nechere mechichomae, abumonye noae, onye kambo noa, abumonye, onyamuma Yahuwah nechere mechichomae, abumonye noa. Onye kambonoa, abumonye, Master Prophet nechere mechichomae, abumonye noae, onye kambonoa, abumonye, Master Prophet nechere mechichomae, abumonye noae.
Honye Kambunwa Abumonye Master Prophet Nechere Mechichamae Abumonye Nuwae Onye Kambunwa Abumonye